What's good? We back with the Boxing King of Your boy CJ Goodfella back on the boxing grind, usual suspect. Shout out to everybody on this boxing grind. And this will be my third point of view on Gervonta Tank Davis versus Vasyl Lomachenko. I did two in 2017, I believe, and it's my 2018 one. Now that this fight has always been always been imaginary. Now it's actually about to be reality if Floyd Mayweather is telling the truth. And Mr. LaBeouf at Top Rank said Mayweather and him did chop it up about making Tank and Lomachenko, and both of them got to get past their opponents. Tank is fighting a Jesus guy whose name I will not care to pronounce, who got beat by Abner Mares. It's an absolute joke that they're fighting for a regular WBA paper championship belt. And Tank is fighting Jorge Linares, which my boy Julius Fox, Ring IQ Boxing, shout out to Ring IQ Boxing on YouTube and the Ring IQ Boxing group on Facebook, believes is a pound for pound type fighter, which is total horse shit. I just didn't care to rebuttal to him yesterday because, we talked about Linares last year. He has not had one elite or close to elite victory. He's been knocked out about 3 or 4 times. I expect Lomachenko to dominate him. He ain't that good, homie, in my black fight fan voice. That's just my opinion right there. Not the lead. Lomachenko should get past him. Not saying he's going to just trounce Linares, but Linares is a formidable foe. I just like Lomachenko a little bit better. But, if they both can get past those fights and they in Top Rank, and Mayweather can make that fight, which you already did a video talking about Tank and Mayweather, a few of them, about the going back and forth. Talked about in the live stream earlier as well. I think Tank is throwing. I think Floyd is throwing Tank out to the wolves. I think Tank, has an opportunity to kill the wolf and Lomachenko, and walk out wearing all wolf, fur on him and shit. I think he got a chance. I really do. I think, Tank is something that Lomachenko hasn't fought yet. A guy with a lot of versatility, but what's key is he can be a great inside fighter if he's mentally focused and mentally tuned in to the fight. He can do what Salido did, but we don't know if Tank got the chin and determined the heart of Salido. But the thing about it is Lomachenko don't punch that hard, but Lomachenko frustrates you. But once you're able to smother a boxer, you take those angles away. And I believe if Tank can, smother Lomachenko and land, I think he's a better puncher than Salido was at that point in his career. He got faster hands. He got good boxing IQ. I think Tank can pull off the upset. I don't think, Lomachenko is unbeatable, but on the other side of the pendulum, Tank's biggest downfall is mentally. Mentally, I wasn't ready for Pedraza or mentally, like he was saying within the Broner reality show, he was saying, oh man, I'm tired of, waking up on an empty stomach and having to train and not eating like I want to eat. So it's a mental battle for Tank, especially being younger, being a little bit greener, going against a Lomachenko master, to some people's opinion. Is Lomachenko a little bit hyped up? Yeah, he is. People saying, oh, he's elite. You ain't elite without an elite victory. An elite victory for Lomachenko would have been beating Mikey Garcia, in my opinion. That's the fight that would have solidified his greatness and solidified him in every boxing fan's mind. But it hasn't happened. Hopefully it can happen, but I doubt it due to the promotional issues. But we talked about will Tank even take the fight, but if Tank takes the fight, I think Tank got a good chance. If he comes in, especially if he does it at 35, he a little bit more healthier, can eat a little bit more. Tank has the properties and abilities, and he has the right shit to beat Lomachenko, man. But Lomachenko was crazy with the footwork. But if Tank can get on the inside, cut the ring off, and let his hands go, his speed, Lomachenko won't enjoy a speed advantage in this fight. Even with his feet, I think Tank got some pretty good quick feet. I mean, Lomachenko, with his angles and his technique, may be able to, keep Tank at bay. Tank got some good feet as well. Got some good boxing, boxing IQ. It'd be a good fight. It'd be the bull versus the matador, but the bull can be the matador as well in Tank. Tank can box and move you to shoulder roll. He's a very, very talented individual. I think a lot of people get blinded by that, by some of the idiotic things that come out of his mouth, and him rubbing shoulders with Mayweather make him an easy target for a lot of fans not to like him. But his mouth don't do him no favors neither, talking all that crazy shit. But, Lomachenko wants to fight. We'll see what can happen. I think Tank definitely has a chance. I've been saying that from day one. Even though he says a lot of dumb shit, but he's a good fighter. Under Armour wouldn't have gave him a deal if he wasn't. And I think he could beat Lomachenko, man. I know a lot of people call me crazy. I've been saying that since day one. You can go back in archives, put POV, Gervonta Tank Davis versus Lomachenko in. I did 2 already, and I've been saying this. I think this guy can get the job done. I think he got the skills to pay the bills. I think this fight is a lot closer than a lot of people say. When I said it on Facebook last year, a lot of people say, you crazy. I say, y'all believe in that Lomachenko hype. It's a lot of hype. Every fighter that he fought, there's been something wrong with him. Rigondeaux, too small. Nicholas Walters was on the shelf for a year. Rocky Martinez was already knocked out by Mikey Garcia. Who else big fight? Gary Russell, that was a legit fight. He beat Gary Russell, but at the time, Gary Russell had fought 20 easy opponents, so he had never really stepped up. Lomachenko lost to Salido. Salido was all the experiences that Gary Russell had in 20 fights in one fight, in my opinion. I said it at the time when I was with another boxing group, boxing video page on YouTube. I've been said that. I picked Lomachenko. But I think that Tank can do it, if he's mentally right. But obviously I would favor Lomachenko to probably make Tank quit, because Tank is mentally all scrambled. Now that Mayweather's throwing this monkey wrench into the equation that feed him to the wolves because he's being outspoken and speaking bad on Mayweather Promotions, maybe it's fucking with his head. He might not even take the fight. We just did the video on that. But if he take the fight and he take it serious, with 5-pound increase at 135 with a belt on the line, I think Tank can get up for that. And if he overcomes Mount Lomachenko, he pound for pound. I don't want to hear no shit about it, man. I'm going to get behind Tank. And I ain't always been a fan of what he been saying, but I get it behind my American fighters, and I'm going to push Tank. Not saying that I'm going to tell you guys Tank going to win, because I just tell you all that shit from a factual standpoint and breaking down film. But I think he got a good chance, and I know a lot of people going to disagree, but let me know what y'all think. Shout out to everybody. We out.